All right, so this morning, chefs from around the world have gathered in Clearwater to serve breakfast to those in need at St. Vincent de Paul in Clearwater.
And they are here as part of the World Chefs Without Borders, which is having a big event this Thursday. And Chef Renee Marquis joins us to demonstrate one of the featured dishes. And we're glad to have you here because you've had a busy morning.
Yes, today we fed over 200 people at St. Vincent de Paul. And it's part of our mission for World Chef Without Borders to reach out to communities, help people in need, and just do the humanitarian services that we're allowed to do.
Yeah, so already a successful morning this morning. But again, the big event, the big deal is going to be Thursday night, where this is world-class chefs from all over the entire world. Tell us about this before you get cooking real quick. 7 chefs from 7 continents. We're doing a dinner to raise money for World Chefs Without Borders. We have a grateful host, the Church of Scientology. It's going to be at the Fort Harrison Hotel. All the places in the world we could have had this event, there's not a better place to do it than at the Church of Scientology. They already do these missions. They live by these events. They're all about raising money for nonprofits, and it's just going to be an amazing event.
I always feel like you're here doing big events, Chef. It's so good to have you back.
When he walks in, you know it's a big deal.
You know it's a big deal. Well, let's go ahead and see what big deal you're cooking up for today.
So basically, we have a bunch of fresh ingredients, and this is all from the garden. In America, we mostly live on protein-based diets, but here in Asian countries, this is a Thai curry, and we're just basically going to put our ginger and garlic in. We have some carrots. We have some red peppers, beautiful colors.
Is this kind of like a stir fry?
It is a stir fry because you can make the sauce ahead of time. And people who don't do a lot of cooking, this is just could be rotisserie chicken.
Okay.
And that chicken you could already have at home. So basically, you can smell the flavors.
I know, it's amazing.
And you basically put the vegetables in the order that they're going to cook. So if they need less time, you would put in the vegetables.
And real quickly, I see squash, I see
squash, zucchini, trio of peppers. We have fresh green beans.
Okay.
We have some mushrooms. And then we're just going to go ahead and start to get some of the essence out of these vegetables. And you can smell them already.
By the way, I would say, Carly, do you realize chefs always ask us to cook when it's complicated? This meal I could have done. I could have just poured things in. I didn't get asked to help on this one.
This is a bouquet of flavor. If you don't like some of these vegetables, you don't have to put them in. But basically, we're going to add our cooked chicken right now. And you can see that it's going to be an easy meal. It takes more time to prepare this than it does to execute it.
You are not kidding.
So this
is going to be served Thursday night, by the way? So how is this event set up?
We have it on the ACF Tampa Bay website where it's going to have an Eventbrite link that everybody can purchase tickets at.
Is it a dressy event?
No, it's a casual event.
Okay.
Tickets are only $100, and you're going to get to taste foods from 7 different continents produced by chefs that are flown in from around the world.
And so much. Tell us about the special guest where you guys, I know, even kind of arranged the date, kind of moved the date to make it was such a big deal that he's here.
Correct. So Thomas Googler is the World Chefs president. He is the one who's in charge of World Chefs.
Okay.
So we're the local chapter for the ACF, and we're hosting these chefs. And
because I have not heard about World Chefs before. Can you kind of real quickly explain what that is, what they do?
ACF is the authority of cooking in America. World Chefs is the authority of cooking in the world. So every country has chefs that belongs to this organization.
And but no one can just say, okay, yeah, I want to be a part of this organization.
No,
it's a big deal.
It's like, yeah, I don't mean to brag, but you can brag.
And World Chef Without Borders is just a small piece of World Chefs.
Okay.
And they just do amazing missions, and they feed so many people, and they go to disaster areas. And again, it's just like what the Fort Harrison, the Church of Scientology do. A lot of people don't know that their ministries do the same thing. Like when we had a hurricane in the Tampa Bay area, they were the first responders. Just an amazing opportunity for people to come and see what it's all about.
All right, so you said tickets still available.
Let people know. There you go. Chef, thank you so much. Good to see you again.
Well, thank you very much for having us.
We love when you're here.
We hope to see you on Thursday.
I know, right? Woo, that looks good.
I hope to see a fork here soon.
Oh, yes, ma'am, right there. Actually, I brought chopsticks so you could work your way through this meal.
Okay. All right, up next, one of our